Let's huddle up, because in an SEC world, we're the SEC Bank.
Do the Ravens have it this year?
Can Lamar get it done?
They're trying to write us off. Y'all got it? Down hard.
Oh, you know we got it. That's right.
Oh, you know we got it. That dog. Oh, you know we got it. That fight. Y'all ready? Oh, you know we got it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. You ain't never gonna stop us, 'cause
being the best takes hard work. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs.
Whatever you're into, Mercedes-Benz has an SUV for you. City shopping spree you. Weekend getaway you. Outdoor adventures you. Stylish, powerful, sophisticated. Because when you're in a Mercedes, you'd expect nothing less. Mercedes-Benz SUVs, featuring the all-new GLC plug-in hybrid with a best-in-class EPA estimated electric range of 54 miles. Visit MBUSA.com for special offers on select SUVs.
Volleyball on SEC Network and SEC Network Plus.
Nightfall in Nashville. Vanderbilt trailing by a touchdown, and Texas, after the penalty, looking at a 2nd and 2. Vandy only has one win against a top 5 team. Texas is 43-5 as a top 5 team. They get the 2. No, what a stop. Where's this mark going to be? It's going to be short. Leave a 3rd and 1. CJ Taylor with the stop.
Safety spot.
When Ewers out of the pistol. Vandy's got 8 in the box. They try to run it to the outside. A stunner and a flag with a 1st down run, and a holding penalty is going to bring this one back.
Holding. Offense, number 8. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains 3rd down.
Besides the 2 picks, the failed offensive drive for Texas came on holding penalties.
And there it's going to be Amari Niblack trying to get this run going to the outside. Watch when the defender attempts to detach right there. Niblack holds on and has the hands outside the framework. Official's going to get you every time on that one.
3rd down, 11. Four-man rush. Ewers gets taken down. A sack by Vanderbilt's Corday Sidner. 4th sack of the game for Vanderbilt.
Cam Williams got beat inside against Georgia a week ago, and you see just the inside spin move right side of your screen. Boy, that is lethal. When you can knock throttle down, Tom, and hit that spin move inside as fast as Snyder does, difficult to get back inside and wall him up.
Martel Height back to receive this punt. Texas gave up 7 sacks last week, 4 tonight. Height, first 2 miss, shakes the 3rd and stumbles forward past the 35. 40-yard punt, 15 on the return. This building is under construction. The entire football program here at Vanderbilt is also under construction. And with limited capacity, it's less than 30,000. But I don't ever remember, after coming here for years and years, the amount of energy that they've gotten from their fan base here in 2 huge games this season.
No, they're feeling it, and they're excited about it. And this Vanderbilt football team has given them life, given them something to be excited about. Student section was lined up, what? Alyssa told us 3 hours before kick today?
So 1st down for Diego Pavia and Vanderbilt, down a touchdown. And they run it straight ahead with Cedric Alexander. Now listen.
Guys, last week was the first week that Texas really faced some adversity on the field. Sark even told us yesterday, I've been trying to create some adversity early in the season so these guys would be ready for it. But the amount of positive self-talk from the offense to the defense that's happening on the sidelines, this entire defensive front is sitting right in front of the Vanderbilt student section. And those students have been doing their best trash talking all day long. I've been watching them coach each other up, reminding each other how much confidence they have on that side of the football.
Now 2nd and 4. They don't go backwards. Should be a manageable 3rd down. Alexander says, forget about 3rd down. I'll pick it up myself. It's a Vanderbilt 1st down.
Now a little bit of success with that north-south run game, Tom. We had mentioned that it just had not been going for the Commodores today. You bring in 2 fullbacks, go with that little wing pistol formation. Gabe Fisher and company leading the way, gives you 1st down, and now a little bit of a tone being set by this Vanderbilt offense. Tim Beck loves to set things up, and that north-south run game will get a lot of things prepared for him on the table.
And really upped the emphasis on the run game this season under Beck, whose offense had an all-division rushing record at Division II Pitt State in 04 when they won the national title. Pavia can't get through that wave of white. He only picks up 1. Alfred Collins, the first man there.
I'll tell you, from a 3-man front, Tom, Alfred Collins almost down in a 4-eye, so he's sort of inside shade of the offensive tackle. So you're not in a position to really have contain outside the tackle there. That's an outside run that bounces by Diego Pavia, and Collins able to use his hands, strike and shed, get outside and take over contain. That's just an excellent individual effort.
2nd and 9. Could be an option look here from Pavia. And he keeps it himself. Takes a pass midfield.
So 11 minutes remaining. Tim Beck is not going to get greedy. He's going to stick with his offense, with his scheme. He's going to continue to try to pound that thing between the tackles. He wants those linebackers' attention to stay there. Then the play action is going to set itself up. He can sprint Diego Pavia out here. A big 3rd down where we haven't seen Eli Stowers be the target on a couple of 3rd downs. Be tough for me to imagine to get away from him on this one. This might be one of those Kansas City plays that Pavia has drawn up for him himself.
Inside receiver right there on the logo. Like Mahomes and Kelsey. Pavia fires out of the backfield, and Alexander forced out for no gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. Commodores converted a pair of 4th downs on their last possession, but they're going to kick it away here.
The pressure from both sides of the pocket on Diego Pavia. Colin Simmons coming front side.
Jesse Mirko to punt this one away. You were telling me that Texas thinks they have an advantage because the lack of hang time coming from the Vandy kicking game.
Correct. Flat kicks, low kicks.
Timeout.
Timeout. Texas. It is their first.
Mirko got off a boomer last time. They need special teams to step up. Steve Sarkisian trying to get everybody right on one sideline. Clark Lee still chasing that dream on the other.
The all-new 2025 Equinox. And an 11.3-inch diagonal touchscreen.
Hey Google, find me an alternate route.
Here are your alternate routes.
And available HD surround vision. And Chevrolet.
Or qualified lessees can get this Equinox LT for around $299 a month. Chevy drives Texas. Together, let's drive.
I'm thankful we are all happy and healthy.
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say Grandma.
I'm thankful for this family.
I'm thankful for my grandma.
I'm thankful for Grandma's crescent rolls.
Happy Halloween!
From summer loves to fall flings. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
At Verizon, every phone can be the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Wow, phones are going to be flying to Verizon.
At Verizon, new and existing customers can get iPhone 16 Pro and a new iPad, all on us. Only on Verizon.
SEC Network Football is presented by the Sonic $1.99 menu. Live free, eat Sonic. And in part by T-Mobile 5G home internet. Get internet how you want it.
13th meeting between Vanderbilt and Texas. Going back to the 1920s, the last time they met. Bolden, kick catch interference coming. And that'll help him out just a little bit. After a 36-yard punt. Texas looking for its first ever win here in Nashville.
Kicking team, 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
They are 0-4 all time.
Is that maybe the most surprising series history you've ever seen going into a game in your life?
It really is.
8-3-1 all time. Vanderbilt leads the series.
Texas hasn't lost back-to-back games since 21, and Vanderbilt only has one win against a top 5 opponent. First trip to the state of Tennessee for Texas since 1925. Thought he was bottled up. Instead, a few yards to the left side. We got a flag in the play. Only 2 teams have a winning record against the Longhorns, a minimum 10 games played. Notre Dame and Vanderbilt.
78. Another from the previous spot remains first down.
Another holding penalty. Last time Texas was here, their quarterback, do everything starts, stud right, mishandled a punt that Vandy took back for its first score. Wright came out due to injury. His backup dropped the snap on another punt for his safety. 8 points and special teams miscues were the difference in that one.
His name was Stud Wright?
Uh-huh. Gotta be good.
NLI opportunities he'd have.
Batted away. Fantastic denial by Trudell Berry.
Well, kind of easy for Vanderbilt to start sitting on the quick throws. Well, come back around. Berry just waiting on it. I don't really think that's on Bolden. Maybe you break that route off a little bit earlier, but these DBs going to sit on those routes, have to challenge them in different ways.
Remember, yours has been sacked 4 times, so if you want longer developing routes, they got to give him better protection. Steps up in the pocket, lets it go, and nobody is there. Overthrew Bolden that time by a good 15 yards.
I don't know, Tom, if that's just one where Quinn Ewers knew he was going to let it rip and just go ahead and throw it out there. Maybe Silas Bolden can find a way to run under it, but
third down 20. Vandy drops 8. Ewers hit as he throws, and catch and run for a first down by Silas Bolden. Great patience in the pocket by Quinn Ewers.
We got good barbecue in Nashville, Tom, but I'm going to show you a full slab right here, getting to all the ribs in pass protection. Bah! Take him out, opens up some space from Quinn Ewers to step up in the pocket. Nice little sidearm delivery down the field to Silas Bolden for first down yardage.
Meanwhile, Miles Capers, who was in on the back end of that play, failed to get off the field. And with an injury timeout, Capers will be helped to the sideline. 9:16 remaining. Capers had a strip sack on Jalen Milroe. It really turned the tide in that game against Alabama. It was one that Vanderbilt never trailed in, but Alabama was playing with a lot of confidence and seemingly still in it until that sack of Milroe. That kicked off one of the wildest post-game celebrations. Included helicopter night vision goggles following the goalpost all the way into the Tennessee River.
Felt like I was watching an episode of Airwolf.
Weisner picks up a couple, yeah. Got my geography mixed up. That would be the Cumberland River. It would have been a heck of a drive to get it into the Tennessee River. 2nd and 9. Vandy brings 4. They push the pocket. Ewers stumbles, steps up and fires, and will send that one to the sideline.
Probably not a bad idea to just go ahead and let that one sail into the stands. Thought he was going to get pressure early. Tom stumbles outside of the pocket and tries to regroup, but at that point, you got a couple Commodores breathing down. You just need to throw it away.
They already converted to 3rd and 20. This is 3rd and 9. Front 4 has been doing damage and denting that offensive line in the pocket. So if they do so again. Quick release and caught off the bobble, but short. It's DeAndre Moore. Now they say incomplete. No catch.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. 4th down.
No catch. And 4th down with the clock stopped.
Please reset the game clock to 8 minutes and 17 seconds. Thank you. And the clock will start on the snap.
Michael Kern to punt it away. It's Martell Height standing at his 15 for Vandy. Whoa, Vandy almost got to it. Kern went down, but no flag, and the fair catch taken at the 16. A 40-yard punt in the face of pressure. Speaking of which, Diego Pavia facing pressure here. 8-10 and a lifetime to play for Pavia.
Ooh, stuffed up again?
So congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Just Sinex? Breathe. What is... Wow. Sinex? Breathe. Ah.
Let's hide in the attic.
No, in the basement. Why can't we just get in the running car?
Are you crazy? Let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Smart. Yeah, okay.
If you're in a horror movie, you make poor decisions. That's what you do.
This was a good idea. Shh, I'm being quiet. Breathing on me.
If you want to save on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
I was so excited when I heard this sandwich was back. I was like, Cloud 9. 2 words, Cloud 9. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken, and it's got pickled jalapenos, and it's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet. But either way,
you're getting a winner.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
I love it.
That's my line. There's no place like Target to shop everything wicked.
You know why I love Halloween?
Why?
People give me Kit Kats for free.
Son, you're 8. All your Kit Kats are free.
Happy Halloween! Have a break, have a Kit Kat.
This is why a team keeps trying, working, even when they are 0-60 versus the top 5, even when they haven't beaten Bama since Reagan was president, even when their quarterback used to play at New Mexico Military Institute, because they know that one night, any night, could become the night.
It's a night that none of those who participated will ever forget, whether it be the fans who carried the goalpost down to the river, Diego Pavia himself. Fourth quarter against Alabama, he was perfect. JFK was asked, why put a man on the moon? He said, why does Rice play Texas? You keep showing up and you try again. The only win against a top 5 opponent in Vanderbilt football history. Pavia trying to throw on the run, and he's able to fit it in for a catch to Junior Sherrill.
Nice job by Diego Pavia getting outside the pocket, a little sidearm delivery, and it should have been there, Tom. They're overloaded against the run. Texas went kind of an odd front there with linebackers walk down to the line of scrimmage, trying to take away that north-south run game that the last 2 drives has actually found a little bit of life for Vandy.
2nd and 6. The Commodores have a big one in their pocket, or they're just going to have to whittle away slowly. Again, the opposite way. And a beautiful catch made right near the marker by Eli Stowers. And they say first down. Jelani McDonald, the physical safety with the stop.
That may have been one that Diego Pavia showed us on the board yesterday. Said they wanted to bring Eli Stowers across, safety rotation, wouldn't be able to keep up, and they would have space to be able to fit the football into Eli Stowers. And as we said earlier, just becoming such a weapon for this Vanderbilt football team.
Welcome those of you watching on ABC right now. You tuned in when Vandy knocked off #1 Alabama, first top 5 win ever. And now Diego Pavia trying to orchestrate a fourth quarter comeback against #5 Texas. Pavia keeps it, and he's got some space, and this is what the Vanderbilt offense will do. The question remains, where do they find a big hitter off of all these basic plays?
Finally got a little bit of push inside. That Vanderbilt offensive line had not been able to get the interior defensive linemen pushed back. A little bit of movement there from center and 2 guards.
Tom Hart, Cole Kublik, Alyssa Lang were here a few weeks ago when Vandy stunned the college football world. Let's see if David's got another stone in his slingshot. 2nd and 5. Play action. Pavia chase. Slings it incomplete. A.J. Newberry nearly bailed him out, but Anthony Hill was in Diego Pavia's face from the jump.
There's no foul for intentional grounding.
No, Anthony Hill Jr. can line up outside. He's usually an off-the-ball linebacker, but he adds twitch to the outside. Pete Kwiatkowski told me we like to move him down to that Sam linebacker position at times. He can rush the passer, just has the speed to be able to do it, and he gives you linebacker wherewithal, and that time forcing Diego Pavia to get rid of that football quickly.
3rd down 5. Texas shows pressure. They back off. They bring 4. Pavia on the run against the grain. Alexander folded over. Will leave him with a 4th and 2. Vandy has converted a pair of 4th downs, including one for a touchdown. And to leave the offense on the field on a 4th and 2 with 5:40 and rolling. No brainer to go for it here.
You have 2 timeouts, 5:30 left, but with what Texas has done with Quinn Ewers in the quick game, I'm not surprised Clark Lee at least going to line up for it right here and see what they get.
Maybe they want him to jump. They will run it on 4th and 2. Pavia backpedaling, and he lobs it downfield for another Texas takeaway. Intercepted by the Longhorns. Pavia ran out of magic. Leonka Lafau with his first pick of the season. Baron Sorrell forced the errant throw.
Trying to get Pavia rolling to his left, immediately taken away by that Texas defense. And more pass rush from Trey Moore off the edge. You see 8 right there in his face. Pavia tries to redirect and just nothing home. Going for the jump ball backside. It wasn't there. Pavia just throwing a little bit of a Hail Mary there, trying to make something happen. Excellent job by the Texas defense.
Commodores had only turned it over twice coming into this game on the entire season. 3 turnovers tonight. Texas trying to cash in. Jadon Blue brought down by Patterson. There's a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
Holding. Offense number 85. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
The tight end Gunnar Helm.
Gunnar Helm comes flat across the line of scrimmage. It's a split zone play. And his responsibility out there in man on the line of scrimmage just kind of got tangled up as the back goes past him. He's on the left side of your screen, coming right. He'll get tied up here. So the back's actually supposed to come inside, bounces outside.
That is a 3rd holding penalty in the 4th quarter against Texas. And the stretch play thrown for a loss. Jadon Blue had nowhere to go. It was Miles Capers with the stop. And now Vandy trying to flex with its defense.
Yeah, Capers setting the edge there. Excellent job forcing that run to spill towards out of bounds and plays it flat down the line of scrimmage. Capers showing up big tonight.
And field goal range for Bert Auburn is going to come into play. His long is 45. Now 2nd and 23. Vandy hasn't allowed a point off of a turnover all season. Second and 23. Ewers play action. Line holds well. Delivers on time. Ryan Wingo, the freshman, with the catch, and Texas not only looking at a 3rd and 9, but now back comfortably into field goal range for Auburn.
This is the cushion the Texas receivers had not had on the previous 2-3 drives. Quinn Ewers so comfortable coming out of the play action. Knows Wingo has that 2-3 yards of cushion. As soon as that comeback route hits, he turns, balls right in his face mask. Excellent execution from Quinn Ewers. Ryan Wingo, the freshman receiver.
Third and 9 for Texas. Blue, big hole. Jadon Blue picks up the first down, and he steps out of bounds inside the 5. First and goal, Texas, after a 23-yard run for number 23.
They're going to run the power play, Tom, and it's a great call. You're probably not expecting it. Watch the guard pull, and the kick-out block right there. Gunnar Helm's going to follow behind. Helm almost doesn't even have anybody to block. There's DJ Campbell, the kick-out. Helm's downfield trying to find a black jersey to make contact with.
Hey, he threw a hip check. That works.
Excellent execution up front. It's a great call by Sark. You're probably not thinking, oh, power play on that down and distance. Got the look that he liked, and Ewers got it going.
Texas trying to put this one out of reach late. Blue bottled up. Loses a yard, maybe. They say got back to the line of scrimmage, and now 2nd and goal left for Steve Sarkisian's team. They had a hard time running the football against Georgia last week. Sark told us, he said, we had missed assignments, and you can't afford to miss assignments against great coaching and great talent like Georgia has. Second and goal. Ewers throws up play action, and it's incomplete. Wanted to take a shot to DeAndre Moore, but Brandon Fontenette was all over him, and he's still all over him with the words.
Well, play action, trying to get that little slant right there in the middle. Quinn Ewers had pressure right in his face.
Now, what do you like 3rd and goal?
Well, if you're going to get DeAndre Moore in the slot near side, some sort of a pick route, maybe bring him down to the bottom. Quinn Ewers has been excellent on the quick hitting plays to the perimeter.
They let the play clock get all the way down to 2 to 1 to 0 with the snap. blue. Wrestled to the ground at the 5. Issa Wataha, another big stop. And it takes us to the 2-minute timeout, and Texas will settle for a field goal to make it a 2-score lead. This all set up when Diego Pavia seemingly ran out of magic and threw one up for grabs. It was grabbed indeed by Texas, and the Longhorns trying to hold on late in Nashville.
Old Trapper Beefs, last bag.
You know there's plenty for both of you.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Ugh, we've all gotten good at stirring the pot. You know, maybe we find time for a little pot luck. Yes, bring those red beans with the andouille, bring pastas and kielbasas, and seriously, we all can't just get along for a few hours? That's a crock. You just gotta go gloves on, Johnsonville in, finger pointing off, and keep it juicy.
Jump to the jam, boogie woogie jam slam, bust the dialect, I'm the man in command, come.
What we really need is a phenomenon.
SEC volleyball soars to new heights.
This is such a strong conference.
Volleyball on SEC Network and SEC Network Plus.
It is a beautiful time for college football.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Don't leave me outside. Leave me outside. Leave me outside.
Grandpa and I used to work on this together, and when I'm gone, I want you to have it.
Doesn't count. What you need is a will, something you can sign and make official. Start your will at trustandwill.com and make it count.
Before the next commercial, find out if you're overpaying for car insurance. FinanceBuzz.com compares the rates of over 90 carriers, from emus, geckos, and ladies in lab coats, to see who gives you the best price. Go to FinanceBuzz.com.
Certainty matters. So when you need your logo on high-quality promo gear, be 4Imprint certain it will be printed perfectly and delivered on time, guaranteed. That's the certainty of 4Imprint. Discover more at 4Imprint.com.
4Imprint, for certain.
Well, this is what's on the line for Texas. They only have one remaining ranked opponent on the schedule. That's A&M to close this season. They got an 83% chance to make the college football playoff with the win, according to our all-state playoff predictor. 23-yard attempt for Bert Auburn, who has not missed inside 40 this season. So make it a 2-score lead, and back Vandy against the wall. A chip shot for Auburn. And he drills it. So the lead is 10 with 1:57 remaining. Vandy with a pair of timeouts left. And this Vandy team, hope and belief. Alyssa, what's their sideline feel like right now?
Tom, despite the 10-point deficit, there is a lot of belief on this Vanderbilt sideline, and there has been all season long. Certainly a lot of that comes from their quarterback, Diego Pavia, who makes contact with every single member of the offense before he heads back out on the field. He sits between his offensive line while he has the headset on, talking with Jerry Kill, talking with Tim Beck about what he's seeing and what he wants to run when he gets back out there. Clark Lee said earlier this week, if we don't lose those games to Missouri, if we don't lose those games to Georgia State, I don't know that we beat Alabama. And I don't know that we are here with the type of belief and the type of fight that this team has, having proven that they can find that success. It'll be a mountain for Diego Pavia to climb with that 10-point deficit, but there is a lot of belief down here that they can do it.
Clark Lee said, when we came into this season, we changed everything about the Vandy program. Every minute, every penny goes towards winning. And if this program is to evolve, I've got to evolve with it. through the back of the end zone. And you also think, as well as Diego Pavia knows this playbook and all the permutations to it, that there's got to be something unconventional that they dial up on this possession, because they've had such a hard time finding chunk yardage against Texas.
Yeah, they're not a 2-minute offensive team. They're not really built for that. So whether it's some sort of a hook and ladder, different player lined up in a different spot, you would have to think, like you said, Tom, find a different way to pick up a couple big gains and at least get one of those scores knocked out as quick as possible.
Alexander celebrated a birthday yesterday. He's his running back. Looking for a screen to him. Here he is. Got a blocker in front and got popped coming up the sideline. Ball came loose and went out of bounds as he was taken down.
Yeah, that was Anthony Hill Jr. He put the fist right on that football and punches it loose. Not going to make too much of a difference. Nice setup on the screen. Diego Pavia draws the rush, floats it over. There you see Hill, bam, right on the ball.
Forward, fumble out of bounds. The clock will start on my signal.
The longest play from line of scrimmage tonight for Vandy was that 18-yard touchdown scramble from Diego Pavia in the first quarter. 140.
Nussmeier leads the SEC in passing touchdowns with 8.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Customize and save.
And then I wake up. Is Limu